Hey, it's Julie here from Do Business Like a Woman. How are you today? I hope you're having a great week so far. And today we are talking about how to get a higher quality of lead who is ready to invest with you. So if you are brand new, I'm Julie. I'm the founder of this group, and let me share a little bit about what I do and then we'll dive into the topic. So, when in your business you've reached a certain point, you know your niche, you've brought on some clients, you're making a little bit of money, maybe you've even made a few 5K months, and it's not consistent, and there are big gaps between signing clients, and you never know what it was you did that actually generated a client. I help you to implement a simple, proven system that allows you to have a steady stream of clients into your business. So you can turn up that dial and you can have not only a steady stream of clients, but a steady stream of ideal clients that you love to work with and that will sing your praises. So I do that using the Warrior S framework. And it is an amazing system, perfect for 2021 because it is built on real relationships and it is built on connection. And women are using it right now to sign up lots of fantastic clients. The thing about it is, though, it's not cookie cutter. So you absolutely get to be you with all your brilliance and all your uniqueness. And that is exactly what we need for this new era in online marketing. So that's me. If you are new, leave a comment and let us know who you are and where you are from. We like to welcome you. With that said, let's dive into today's topic. So we are talking about attracting a higher quality of lead into your business. People that are ready to work with you, ready to invest, and are looking for the solution you offer. So that means no more hopping on a sales call only to have someone who seems great and then tells you that they don't have the money. Or, someone who you think is a perfect fit and then they've got to think about it. When you attract people who are a higher quality lead and they are looking for the solution that you offer and they have an investment mindset, the whole process becomes a lot easier. So let's talk about what that looks like and what we mean by a higher quality of lead. So you know the challenge, right? You attract people into your Facebook group or your Instagram and you're getting all these leads and you're following up and you're doing your thing, you're posting on social media, and maybe you even book a few connection calls or sales calls. But the people are not ready to change. They know they have the problem, but they're not yet at that stage where they are looking for the solution and you are the solution and they're ready to say yes to working with you. Instead, they're not sure and they need to think about it and they can't find the money. Does any of that sound familiar? So if we take it all the way back to the beginning and we look at, well, who are you attracting into your business in the first place? Because that's what we mean by lead. It just means people or person that you attract into your sphere in your business. So you need the right people. And I'm going to start off with a kind of strategy and then I'm going to dive deep into the underneath levels. So strategy-wise, you have got to be so clear on who this ideal lead is. And I know I've said it many, many times before. If you've been around in this community for a while, you will have heard me talk about being clear on the who and being clear on the problem you solve, but it's worth repeating. So you need to be crystal clear on the who. And we're not just talking demographics like a woman in her 40s who wants to transform her life. That could be anyone. What woman in her 40s doesn't want to transform her life in some way? It doesn't let me know anything about who she is at her core, the struggles that she has, the solution that she's looking for, where in the cycle of change she is, whether she has an investment mindset, whether she is actively looking for a solution or just window shopping. It doesn't tell you whether she's spiritual, whether she's a good fit for you, whether your process or system is going to work for her. So it is way too vague. So how do we solve this? We start by you getting absolutely crystal clear on who your person is. And if you think you've done this, do it some more. It's an ongoing process. And I'm always revisiting who is my ideal person. And often it shifts and grows as I do. So think about, who is she? What does she care about? And how does this problem that you solve affect her life? What is her mindset? What are her beliefs? You need to consider all of these things when you do your ideal client avatar so that your message and your marketing is so dialed in. And that is step one of attracting a higher quality lead, because when you speak directly to them, now they know you can help. Now they want into your Facebook group. Now they start following you. I'll give you a concrete example, right? I talk about coaches and service-based female entrepreneurs who have some clients already and are ready to create 6 figures, are ready to create 10K months. They know their niche, they have an investment mindset, they are action takers, they are not stuck in their stories. So they have a certain level of mindset already. Do you see the clarity? And do you see why that would attract a higher quality of lead to if I just said, oh, hey, I work with coaches and service-based female entrepreneurs who want to build a business? See the difference? So just check, first up, are you clear on exactly who it's for? And second up, number 2, are you clear on the problem you are solving for them? Listen, there's a difference between I help women to start and grow businesses, which is super vague, by the way. Where are they in that business journey? Are they a newbie? Are they at 6 figures, wanting to scale up to multiple 6 figures? It's very, very different. So building a business is way too broad. Now, compare that to, for example, I help female entrepreneurs and coaches get clients, but I've just described who that person is. It's very, very specific. The problem is clear, and it's really clear who it is for as well. So that's the level of specificity that you need on those 2 points. Now, let's dive a little bit deeper, and we're going to talk influence, and we're going to talk energetics, and are you being a leader? And what does that mean? So, before we go there, please leave me a comment. Let me know you're here. Let's not be passive sitters. Let's really engage and give this video a heart or a like to help other people see it. I would really appreciate if you would do that. So, influence. Are you being a leader? And what does that mean? Being a leader starts with ourselves. So, are you leading your life in a way that you are proud of? Are you leading yourself in a way that you are proud of? Not by anyone else's standards, by your own standards. That's called being in alignment with ourselves. When we are living our values, truly living our values, and we are in alignment with ourselves and we're enjoying our lives, we naturally are leaders and we naturally influence people. We're far more influenced by people who are enjoying themselves, and you can see that, than people who are stuck in lack and struggle and all of those things. And I always say, this is not about being a perfect human being. None of us is perfect. That's fine. But how do you choose to grow each day? How do you choose to be better and better each day? How do you choose to show up for your audience, your life, the people in your circle, the people in your family, the people in your household? It all matters, because how we're being out here is going to affect how we show up online and how authentic we are in our marketing and connecting with our audience. If you know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment. Let me know you are picking up what I'm putting down. I want to hear from you. So you've got to know how to influence people, think about how you're showing up. Are you being your most confident self that you are capable of? And I always say confidence is a choice. It's not necessarily something that we're born with. And so many women I work with say, oh, hell, I really need to be confident, but I'm not. Like it's this barrier, this external thing that they have no control over. And I tell them, you have control over this. Simply choose to show up anyway and do your best version of confidence. And in the showing up and in the learning how to be confident, your confidence will grow. So I always talk about claim your confidence. And that's why that is part of step 1 in the Warrior S framework. Step 1 is land in your power, claim your confidence, get visible. And there's a reason for that, because without that piece, none of the strategy works. So I invite you today to think about, what would claiming my confidence in my business look like? And then step into that, whether you feel ready or not. If for you that is doing a consistent Facebook Live, maybe a bit more off the cuff than you're used to, do it with knees knocking. If it is for you going and speaking on stage, do it with knees knocking, right? If for you it is reaching out and booking 3 sales calls this week, just do the thing. In the doing, the confidence will grow. That is how it works. We cannot sit here by ourselves behind the laptop and talk ourselves into confidence. Just doesn't work. So people do not buy from people who are underconfident, who are not in their own power. And again, this is not about being perfect. I have a client, I won't mention her name here, but she has fairly recently chosen to come into her power. And the transformation is amazing. She used to show up like this little girl, and her shadow archetype was child. And now she is showing up this powerful queen. So you get to do this. And when you work with me, we use the archetype tool to help you get in touch with your own power. Because I promise you it is there, and the universe and your audience and your high quality leads are there, and they're just waiting for you to show up a certain way. That's all it is. So you've got to show up as the leader they are looking for if you want to attract a higher quality of lead. However brave and fierce you think you are being, be 10 times braver and fiercer. You got this. And I would say that is more important than even all the strategy. Okay, so it starts with yourself. Then your immediate circle of influence, your family, your friends, who you live with, then your audience, the people on your email list, the people in your social media, all of those good things. So really think about how you can increase that confidence and how you can influence your people. I always bring it back to, who are you being? Who are you being? Not what are you doing? Doing's part of it, but not without the being. Who are you being at your core? Who are you choosing to show up as day to day in your business and your life? Are you proud of that person? If not, this is your invitation. This is your chance to do something differently. All right, next up, and this is actually the last one too. If you want a higher quality of lead, you have to be consistent. Now, you get to decide what that looks like in your business, but I will tell you, the clients I work with who get the best leads and the best clients and really rock that system to bring in the steady stream of clients and start earning good money and feel really good, they are the ones who show up day in, day out in their business. It doesn't really matter what any particular day looks like, because they're in it for the long game. And so it looks different for each woman. For some women, that's like Monday to Friday from like 7 in the morning until 3 p.m. That's some women. Other women have children and it looks a little bit different, and they're more part-time, but they're showing up consistently. Other women, it's like, they take a couple of days off in the week and then they work a Saturday. So you get to decide. When we speak about being consistent, are you consistent with how you're showing up on social media? Do you do a regular weekly Facebook Live or similar? or an Instagram live? Do you do regular reels? Like, where is your consistency? Do you have a process that you follow for bringing in leads and nurturing them and turning some of them into clients that you work on every day, that you sit down in your business to work? Because if you don't, that is why you're not getting the results that you want. And that's what I give you when you come and work with me. Now, it's really, really simple to get consistent. Simple, but not easy. Because if it was easy, everyone would do it. But again, it is a decision. And I can remember when I made this decision first in my business, in my coaching business, and how I just decided that come hell or high water, I was going to be consistent. I chose 3 actions every day, just 3, that I was going to do each day that would significantly move my business forward. And that's when I started really getting traction. And that's when I first created my first 8K month. And since then, obviously, it's grown. And, you know, we've had some 16K months over here in Do Business Like a Woman too. So consistency is key for attracting high quality leads too. You can't have one without the other, because people feel that energy. They know if you're consistent with your energy, with your activities, with the way you're showing up. You know, are you showing up one day like all shy and unsure of yourself, and the next day you're in your confidence? We have to show up consistently for our audience. You get to decide what that looks like. But once you've made the decision, don't let yourself off the hook. It's easy to let ourselves off the hook and say, well, no one will notice if I don't do my Facebook Live. Doesn't matter. You're breaking your promise to yourself. Get consistent. I promise it will lead to higher quality leads, because people sense that shit, right? It is energy. It is energetic. If you're not being consistent with your energy, with your intention, with your audience, with how you're showing up, why should anyone want to come work with you? Why should they trust you? So it's a case of getting to trust yourself first. And this muscle can be built outside of our businesses too. For example, did you decide to do a yoga workout at home and you decided to do 30 minutes, but you stopped at 20? No one knows, doesn't seem a big deal. It is, because that is you showing yourself and training yourself that you're not consistent, right? You need to train yourself and show yourself, and then by the knock-on effect, your audience will see it too, that you are consistent, that you are someone to be relied upon. That's when the higher level of clients will want to come work with you, because that's super attractive, right? A woman in her confidence, and confidence is born from consistency. Practice makes perfect, right? Our mums had it right after all. So let me tell you, I think that's everything I have to say. Yeah, and that is why we simplify things when you come and work with me, because so often people are trying to do too many things and they're like an octopus on roller skate, and so they're not consistent in any of them. So we simplify, we get you focused on a really simple system. There are just 4 client generating activities that you focus on, couple of social media platforms tops, and that is it. It is super, super simple. If that sounds good to you, come join my waitlist for private coaching. I've got a wait list at the moment. I'm pretty sure a spot will be opening up soon. So if you are interested in that, send me a DM. We'll have a little chat in the DMs and see if there's a fit. And if so, I can let you know when the next spot is opening up for private coaching with me. And what that looks like is we coach every week. You get a very, very high level of access to me. It's private coaching. And then you also get messenger access as well between sessions for extra support. And you get the Warrior S framework, and we go through step by step in your business. Eileen comes with you. You get me, my 7 years of experience in this business, guiding you to create your next level of success. So if you are looking for 6 figures, if you're heading for 6 figures, if you're a coach or service-based female entrepreneur, this is for you. It's for you if you're looking for a different, more genuine way of doing it now, because The old ways of marketing are dying out, thank goodness, and they're just not working the way they used to. And I think that's a good thing. So we do things really, really differently around here at Do Business Like a Woman. You must be an action taker. You must be ready to take the system, plug your uniqueness into it, because it's not cookie cutter. But then you've got to take the actions. I work with action takers because they get amazing results using the Warrior S framework. So if that is you and it is your time, send me a DM. Let's get you on my wait list for the next coaching spot that opens up. I will see you next time. Do leave me a comment. Do give this video a heart or a like. And let me know what you found valuable around what I said. When you put these actions into place in your business, you will attract high quality leads. Till next time, this has been the Do Business Like a Woman show, and I am Julie. I'll see you soon.